Hello everyone, welcome back to ahareoverahill. I'm Hare, and today, as the name of this video suggests, with a number of the cards released in Secrets of Strixhaven, um, I decided that I want to actually try doing an Abzan Source Sisters as deck in Standard. So, let's actively go. Uh, what does this actively look like? Like, why Absent? Well, first off, that gives access to things like the Bogart Lumont, one of the Saw sisters, um, which is always great. This also does Life Creed Duo and the Hinterland Sanctifier, all of which are the primary Saw sisters in the deck, somewhat forcing me to go into Abzan. But something like and almost everything else is just pure value. Like Glitch, which increases its it's like, yeah, I could play a Johnny's Pride Maid, but this only enough not only increases itself, but this increases a number of the Bloombo like cards that I include in the deck as well, which synergizes with all the life gain. Uh, Such as the Star Skate Cleric. Whenever I gain life, I drain life. This has won me a number of games just getting out this guy and just the I gain life here, I gain life here, I gain life here. Start pinging the opponent down for one, and it's gonna grow. The duo, it's just gonna grow under Bledge. Um, Star Charter. Again, it's a situation of I'm gaining so much redundant life, combined with quite literally everything in this deck, except for the lands, obviously, can be grabbed with a Star Charter. Um, I'm playing the Scheming Silver Tongue. May not be the best card, but I'm gaining a lot of generic life in this deck. So there has been really a case that if I not losing the game, I have rarely got him below 10 life, and just having a baseline 1/3 that can gain off some life that can give me some extra card draw is absolutely great. Um, and the remaining cards is mostly in here for generically good. The Llanowar Elves, uh, along with the Badger Moors, really enough really helps accelerate some of the bigger threats and allows me to really double cast. And the Badger Moor really draws removal more than anything away from some of the more needed tech. Uh, the Skirmish Rhino, again, like this combined with the Silver Tongue, that already triggers the Scheming Silver Tongue's ability just off of the Rhino's baseline ability. But on top of it, a 3 mana 3/4 with trample, absolutely great. Um, yeah, it doesn't really get the Silver Tongue, the Elves, the Rhino really don't benefit off of the Pest, but the real big targets is primarily going to be uh, itself, the Star Charter, the Duo, and the Cleric. Uh, but they are already all flying creatures, so it just makes them generically better. Um, this is primarily green black, so most of the land base somewhat supports that with the 4 overground tombs, but I'm playing a even split of 2 everything. It has somewhat negatively affected me, but I'm playing with like 2 goddess shrines, 2 temple gardens, but I'm also in the deck playing 2 restless prairies, 2 restless cottages, and 2 restless fortresses. Um, A, in this deck, uh, Badgermore Cub like just allows me to put a counter onto all of them. But it's also the Restless Fortress gains me life on attack. Well, also drains my opponent for 2, but the gain life triggers a lot of my other stuff, which is absolutely great. The Restless Cottage can get rid of a card in the graveyard. Not always useful, but it has came uh, a few times. And getting the food token and just having a potential gain 3 life at a random point is great. And this is mostly for, okay, I'm about to do my Alpha Strike, animate the parry, and oh, all my things just get bigger. 2 forests, 2 swamps, 2 plains. Probably should have an extra swamp or an extra forest middly, but then 2 abandoned air temples. This is when I get into the late game. I have a whole lot of extra mana. I can just say, okay, everything gets an extra counter, swing out. The Realm of Ko is mostly in here just to, oh look, uh, I generate a token, oh that triggers the hinterland, that triggers all my Soul Sisters. So, yeah. Uh, let's get into some actual games. Yeah, I don't have a side deck with this. I mostly do one best of ones, but if I'm actually definitely if you get this has been a great low bracket deck. The higher you go in the brackets, probably switch out the Llanowar elves for some removal. Definitely side decks general removal. But let's get into game number 1. Okay. This is actually a. I absolutely love this hand. It's either turn 1 Hinterland into turn 2 Bogard or turn 1 Llanowar into turn 2 Skirmisher Rider. I'm I might be going over guaranteed Overgrown Tomb into Llanowar Elves. Pay 2 life, Llanowar Elves. Okay, so okay. Garnish Ride, Skirmisher Rhino. Uh, probably gonna go Forest, Bogard into Bogard, Forest into Bogwater into Bogwater. Yeah, I'm needing some of the redundant life at this moment. Yeah, Bogard into the Bogard. I can attack there. Oh yeah. Why does this guy else have? It's the Mockingbird. Yeah. Admittedly, that I did not see that coming, but You can probably start seeing where the general deck is really going with. But yeah, let's get into game number two. I'll catch you all in just a second. And here we go against Storm. And admittedly, I had just broken into Platinum last night, so okay. I'm I wasn't really liking that beginning hand. This I think I can actually do. I would hate to throw the Star Charter back, but I can actually make the rest of the hand walk a little bit better. Uh, Overgrown Tomb into the Elves. Uh, then the Restless Prairie into Actually, yeah. No, Garnish Shrine, pay the 2 life. Uh, Tap for green. Here. Put the counter here. Then play out this skirmishing. Yeah, I may not. Next turn, play out the prairie. Then play the skirmishing rhino. Gain the extra life. Next turn it's gonna be the I don't have a double black for the Signing Blood yet, which is one of the weaknesses of this deck. It's sometimes it's getting the double black, but I don't always need it. It's speak of the devil. Oh, actually, no, I would have had the double black, but it's called play out the skirmishing rhino. Do the attack like this. I could have maybe done the Signing Blood instead of the rhino, so I could have drawn attack for the 1, and then the following turn get actually have like a sufficient hand, but okay, so that gets sucks that I didn't get that Signing Blood, but actually go. And don't attack there. Why okay, what are you planning upon it? Out of Nylea. Okay, yeah. Double again. As Martin's like, oh yeah, this stick is good. Proceed to lose the first 2 matches, but um, yeah, admittedly that wasn't the best, but like I said, this is probably better on the lower brackets, but let's try to get a few more games in, shall we? I'll catch you all in just a moment. And here we go again. Okay, I think I can actually get through this. It's gonna be the it's gonna be one of these decks. Excuse me. Restless. Hinterland. It's gonna probably be the Abandoned Air Temple next. Bogart. Bogart. Bog water. Don't. Oh, I could have maybe attacked there and gotten A damage with that, but. Just so I can start gaining some more life. Yeah. Just realizing. Just getting into platinum, but let's try get into one more game, shall we? I'll catch y'all in just a moment. Okay, let's get into it. This I think I can actually walk with because wrong screen, wrong screen again. Okay, so turn 1 Temple Garden into Llanowar. Next turn tap the temple and Llanowar. Play out the swamp, tap the Temple Garden and Llanowar into Badgermore, animating the swamp. Then cast the cleric. Yeah, I don't have any ways of gaining life specifically off of this line, but I'm gonna be fine saying goodbye to the plains, you know, because I have enough white sauces going into this. Temple Garden, Llanowar, and like I said, it's gonna be Swamp, Temple Garden, Elves. Okay. Tap there. That turn was somewhat allocated on having goodbye. Then play the Star Seeker. Star Scaper. Play the Cleric. Hit for 2. Okay. That was a tad bit odd there. A quick match. But you know what? Let's try get in another game, shall we? To really, some of the early matches at least showed what the deck is in part capable of. I'm really wanting to show what this deck is in part really is possible, but let's get into an action match in just a second. And here we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm lacking a white sauce at the moment, but turn 1 vest this into Overgrown into the Bogart, followed by a turn 3 Bletch is definitely something that can be walked with. And this is really why lacking a white sauce off the bat is a little bit hard, but okay. Rest this into the Bogart. I don't know why I keep falling to the Ogwater Lumarat as Bogarts. But turn 3 Swamp into Bletch. Which is going to trigger itself. Yeah, I'm already boosting up the Bletch itself. Yeah, I'm gonna do here. Not gonna attack here. Next turn is gonna be the Restless Fortress, which is gonna finally give me wipe. It's gonna enter tapped, but it's most likely the Scheming Silver Tongue is gonna be the next thing coming into play. But it's gonna give access to the Sanctifier most likely. It's probably only gonna do it temporarily. Restless into the Sinket Ledge. Attack for 2 here. Get the opponent down. I'm probably gonna do the next turn the Life Creed duo into the Scheming Silver Tongue at least. That doesn't exactly kill everything, but that actually, because I could have started pumping up the Life Creed duo. Yep. But, probably not the best examples of the game, but you can probably see we're definitely in the lower brackets, definitely needing some general removals. Let's try one more game, shall we? But you can probably see where this deck might actually legitimately see some good general play in its overallness. But definitely has its qualities definitely in the lower brackets. Yeah, I am mulliganing this away. I have no turn 1. Like, I can't play any of these. Yeah. Hold on. So I need to turn on my fan. I'm gonna take the mulligan. Okay. This I can actually play with. And this might seem counterproductive. Playing 43 lands, 23 lands. I think I can make a ton. Get another land, draw another land in. Sorry, my room is getting a little hot and I need to turn on my fan. But, okay, opponent, well, really, they're mulliganing their own, what they're actually wanting to do. Okay. Nick, this might bite me in the butt, saying goodbye to a land, but they can say I saying goodbye to the Star Charter because I would have guaranteed a... Okay. Sorry, my actual... Everything is becoming a little dull over my own, Ooh, okay, something is happening here. Hello. Okay.
Hello. Okay, that's slightly better now. Hi, folks. Yeah, something was legitimately happening with my miking, with my actual, with my headset. Like, I really noticed it. Going into this, something was definitely generally off. Like everything is becoming a tad bit mute. Okay. What are you doing, opponent? I'm I am legitimately wondering. Oh, something's happening on my end. Hold on, folks. Okay, I really have no idea what was going on there. Uh, Opponent's down to 2 cards. Yep, there it goes. Overall, I think that was. It wasn't overall bad. I think this style of deck definitely has its place within the format. So don't discredit it. Definitely needs some improvement, but I think I might take some time and actually try to reform this. But as always, folks, I'll see you around.